Hey everybody, welcome back to Sportsnet Central Montreal. I'm sitting now with Adam Martelli and Scott McDonough, who is the man with the bow and arrow. So I'm going to be very nice to Scott. It's a new sport. It's called DodgeBow, and the event is taking place this weekend in Montreal. Welcome, guys. Thanks for being here. Okay, so tell me, what is DodgeBow and why are you bringing it to Montreal, and are you going to shoot me later in the segment?
So to answer your last question, yes, we will definitely be shooting you later.
That's what I keep hearing.
So DodgeBow essentially is an activity that is combat archery that is sort of taking North America by storm right now. It's sort of a cross between paintball and dodgeball. And I guess Scott's going to explain a little bit more about that.
The gameplay, well, essentially, it's something that we did when we were on a road trip. We came across it and we couldn't believe that such a fun activity wasn't here in Montreal. So that's one of the reasons why we're bringing it here to Montreal. We're both native Montrealers, and we'd love to see the city profit off this great activity. Essentially, how it works in the gameplay is think dodgeball, two sides of a field, 10 players per side, where you battle it out with foam-tipped arrows and real bows.
How safe is it? Because I see the foam, but I'm seeing the bow and arrow, and I'm getting a little nervous. It's fairly safe, right?
It's completely safe. Actually, when you play, you have a protective arm guard, full face mask, and as you'll see later when we give a shot at you, it doesn't hurt a whole lot. Actually, in all honesty, the sport of dodgeball hurts a lot more than dodgeball.
Okay, and can you bring your own gear? Can you bring your own bow and arrow, your own arrows?
We supply all the equipment.
Okay.
And that's also really good. So everybody's on the same level playing field.
Okay, I like that, and I'm starting to like this more than paintball, because you go to paintball, these guys, they take it very, very seriously, and they bring the guns that are shooting like 20 paintballs per millisecond, and you have no chance. So everybody has the exact same equipment, so really anyone can do this, right?
Right, and I think that's one of the reasons why it's becoming much more popular. It's much more accessible, both cost-wise, but also you'll see demographically, you'll say maybe 35% of people who come to play are also girls, which is something that you don't see in paintball.
Right, well, it's very intimidating, paintball. This does look like a lot of fun. You kind of explained what a typical game is like, but what's the experience like? You can bring your friends, or you can show up alone as well, and there's going to be games going on?
Yeah, well, so that's it. You can usually you encourage a group of friends to come together to play as a team or against them, because a lot of people have fun firing at their friends, and you get the adrenaline of using an actual weapon without the risk of the pain. But yeah, if you're by yourself, you can come join in a group. The way it works on our event page is that you have time slots. You choose the time slot you want to join if there's an open space. So if you're 1, 2, or 3 people that want to join in on an existing game, you're more than welcome, and you'll have a blast.
Tell me about the event that's happening this weekend, just quickly.
So it's going to be happening, it's our first event. We're launching Saturday and Sunday. We're running from 10 o'clock till 6 p.m. At Cégep du Vieux-Montréal, right next to Barrie Metro. And that's it. Right now, there are actually 220 people who have signed up so far. So there's a great response from the Montreal community. And it's just going to be a blast. We have some people coming there to do their birthdays. We have people just showing up, with smaller groups. We have people who coming with a group of 10 friends. And
it's been getting a great response. And I know that a lot of people here on the show want to see the response that I give when I get shot by one of these things. So let's do this, guys. I'm willing to do anything for the Sportsnet Central Montreal fans. Where do you want me to stand? I'll be here. Is this too close, though? Is this going to be okay?
No, it's not too close.
Okay.
You'll see. I won't fire too hard, but I'll give you a nice shot.
All right. That wasn't that bad, actually.
There you go.
Got the wind knocked out of me a little bit. Thanks, guys, for doing this. Thanks for being on the show. Really appreciate it. Check out DodgeBow. I never even heard of this thing before, but it wasn't that bad. That's it for us. We're out of time, but come back next week for more stories and reports on the world of sports, and we'll see you next week.